Well, hello and welcome to another Daily Dominion. We have a campaign feature Sunday on our hands, whereas I have a bit of extreme case of morning hair on my hand, as you might see. We have a treasury-fied merchant ship, and again, the twist I think we had last week, which is from the throne, which means that every action we play, or the first action we play each turn, is played twice, and also, of course, the hard AI. So that will greatly accelerate this kingdom, and in general, it is quite the doozy, as it looks like. We have Crossroads and Jeweled Eggs, some two-cost cards, but there is actually nothing that could trash Jeweled Egg, except for the price goat you would get off of Jeweled Egg. Another way to get it is Cutthroat here, but I don't think we're going for loots because it's just probably better to build a deck that doesn't rely on payload all too much, although there is something that would require us to at least stay out of debt for most of the time, which is Harsh Winter, a prophecy that will trigger after poets have been played 5 times, because the poets are the only omen card here. Now, given with the from the throne twist, I believe as soon as two players open with Poet, it's going to activate rather fast, especially since that also provides some good cycling. Um, so I wouldn't be surprised if that activates somewhere along the way. Especially since Poet is a great draw card here, paired up with Bridge Troll, because Bridge Troll reduces the cost of cards by 1, and Poet cares about cheap cards. So if two Trolls have been played, Poets can draw any card costing up to 5 natively, and that's quite good, let's say. Apart from that, what do we have? We have for draw some sheepdog stuff, which could trigger off of mid-turn gains via displays. So you play them when you gain cards, and you could also, if you have drawn them dead, you could worm them from your hand during the buy phase and just get some extra points that way. So Way of the Worm exiles estates from the supply. Otherwise, we have Wishing Well, Poet, and Diplomat for draw. Also Crossroads, so having a few green cards in our deck won't be all too bad. Then, yeah, I think Poet Bridge Troll is going to be the main thing this kingdom is going to revolve around. Jeweled Eggs we're not going for, plus buy we have from Bridge Trolls enough. And Cutthroat also doesn't really synergize with Bridge Trolls, as if you have played 2 Bridge Trolls, then in this kingdom you won't even be able to trigger its condition anymore, like getting a 5 cost or more treasure. Also, merchant ship is treasury-fied. This is something noteworthy. We might even go for a merchant ship later on once we have a few bridge trolls just to pay off all of this debt that's going to come in. I'd say having it treasury-fied is kind of nice. It's like slapping a plus action on it because you can play it without uh, yeah, caring about having a terminal space, and you can draw into it. And yeah, that essentially turns it into a silver that next turn also gives you 2 money, which is good. And then for thinning, we only have this place, and that's reflected in the kingdom plot as well. It's this nice butterfly shape, a bit of attack, a bit of village, alt VP, only through. What is the alt VP here? Sorry. Um, I guess Way of the Worm, because you can get estates into your exile. And yeah, so that's the kingdom plot for you. And opening wise, I think it's pretty clear that you want to go for a Poet Wishing Well opening, just 2 non-terminal draw cards that will get you through your shuffle really quickly, especially with From the Throne. So maybe even in comparison to the Displace opening, it's a tiny bit better. I mean, I put both the B- grade for each opening, but I think I like the 4-3 more than the 2-5 or 5-2 here, just because, I mean, you are going to get through your deck super quickly, while with the displace crossroads opening, probably not. You might even face the very sad case where one of them only ends up with the coppers, or in the worst case, you see crossroads displace and 3 coppers, excuse me, and that would be sad, but not that much we can do about it. Why I would like to go for that over, let's say, bridge troll is just, I mean, thinning is important, so let's try to go for that. And also let's try to start this game off. Okay, this is not the greatest. Now here we have a conundrum. I guess we could just get rid of these 2 estates and be on with our turn, or we could double play this crossroads, draw 2 cards, then we have 3 money, and then we could worm the second one, or we could even draw into the shuffle, hopefully top deck a poet for next turn, and then only displace once. That would, if we play this crossroads twice, we would draw 4 cards, we would be not guaranteed to hit 5, but we have a 1 in 6 chance, no, 1 in 3 chance we don't hit 5. I think I like double playing this crossroads instead of double displacing. Also because we don't need to get rid of estates that urgently, because we have the crossroads for draw. So let's play this twice. We did find the poet here, so I guess that's a thing we can do. And then how about, well, let's just get another poet and add a bridge troll. An interesting decision here again. We could double play the bridge troll, but I think it's better to double play this poet, because this also means that our displace is going to be able to now next turn our displace is going to be able to displace stuff into wishing wells, and yeah, our poet that we top decked should be able to draw more stuff, so that's nice. I wonder if we should, no, I think it's just a wishing well here. I wondered if we should get like another estate or a crossroads, but I think that's good. So let's draw a bit with poet. So this draws 4 cards, amazing. And we get to wish for, let's say, the crossroads being on top would be pretty useless. So, I mean, there is 1 estate there, but let's still say, okay. And we get to nicely now displace a copper, probably into wishing well. We don't want the 2 dead from poet yet, and just buy another bridge troll instead. So we buy bridge troll. When we have top decked a crossroads, a poet. So yeah, I'm thinking about sheepdogs, but we don't have that much terminal space actually. So maybe. Could also very well be that the answer would be nothing, to gain nothing here. And also we could maybe think about displacing copper a bit harder here instead of, or displacing estate a bit harder here. So the opponent got a cutthroat. So maybe actually the way to go here is go for diplomat and wishing well, and just draw that way. And then maybe a free cheap dog isn't all too bad. With poet stuff, we might still be able to we might still be able to have an extra action to play to displace and then the sheepdog. So yeah, I think I like this. So maybe let's play this wishing well first. We have three coppers in there. Oh, I couldn't. That the game just crashed because I tried to open to look at the exile. Let me very well, briefly pause the video. And I'm back with the same thing. Oh, okay, it crashed again. Let's hope this is not permanent. Okay, I think I got out of it by restarting and wishing for copper very quickly. I think the problem was that I pressed the exile while we were in this wishing well interface. Um, but so as you can see, I just wished for copper. The top card is a bridge troll. Which also means that our poet is rather likely to draw something. Although no, we can actually guarantee the poet to draw here. So by playing the bridge troll first. Now let's play this sheepdog. Last cards contain our displace, which we would like to find the copper and the displace. So let's perform some wishful thinking. Yes, amazing. And we get to displace probably just a copper. No, wait. Let's play this bridge troll first. So we get to displace a copper, maybe into a duchy. Might be a bit crazy, but a duchy would allow us to um, next turn. I wonder. To next turn draw a bit more with the crossroads. It would be a nicer displaced target. But then also, I would like to add more poets also. So maybe it's just poet actually. Let's go for poet. Let's bite the bullet here by putting more debt on it and get. So we have two bridge trolls in play. I think it's fine if we buy another bridge troll here. Do we want anything on top of that, like an estate? No, we only have one crossroad, so it's not really there for draw. So yeah, probably just a bridge troll or a merchant ship actually. But I like having more bridge trolls, even though this leaves the bridge trolls open for AI to buy one without having the debt penalty. We are attacked. This means our crossroads won't draw, but I mean it's just one card. And AI has too much debt to do anything properly. And we drew a displace and a poet, amazing. And we drew some copper now. Yeah, actually, we're guaranteed to draw with these poets right now, so that's pretty good. Let's just play them, I guess. We get to we get to do a lot of things now. I think we want to play this wishing well, wish for a copper. Wish for a copper, okay. And now here we could displace copper into. So what is the goal here? The goal is probably to go. Wait, if we play all of this stuff, can we reduce our hand size enough for the diplomat to trigger? No. I mean, we could play sheepdog as a way of the worm, but that's probably not the smartest. Yeah, so the nicest thing would be to somehow be able to activate this diplomat, but I don't think there is a good way for that. Um, yeah, I'm inclined to get this merchant ship now. We could maybe draw into it. Um, Play this sheepdog. Yeah, we can draw. We are guaranteed to draw into it with diplomat and sheepdog, and then play this normally. Play this normally. And this way we'll have a bit of money to deal with all of this debt stuff, because I would really love to get those last two poets. I would love to get another bridge troll. And do we want to get another displace is the question. At this point it doesn't come with any debt, so that's good. I guess in the worst case it's just fodder for our fodder for, let's say, the other displaced to be displaced. Though, yeah, I think the main payload here wants to be the bridge trolls anyways. Um, yeah, let's say we end our buys there and go for that. AI is having trouble getting anything useful. Can play this twice. Unfortunately, we cannot lower our hand size enough for the diplomat to activate. That would have been amazing, but okay. All of those poets are really nice draw. So what do we wish for? We have, I suppose what do we have down there? We have another displace there for sure. Do we have more copper? Oh, I waited too long, so now the game crashed again. So I will restart the game and quickly wish for, what do we wish for here? The crossroads is also down there. The displays, I think one more bridge troll. So it's a completely random choice anyways. I think I will wish for the crossroads. Let me restart the game. And I'm there. Now let's do this together. So let's wish for crossroads. Okay, it was the bridge troll. Um, Play this poet, I guess, first. Because now we are guaranteed to wish correctly for the crossroads. But it's a weird bug that that stuff is so, yeah, let's say so um, that the game is so easy to crash on me today. I don't know. Um, what do we play now? We probably just displace a copper into something better. Do we want to play this crossroads first? I believe so. So now maybe we displace a copper into a diplomat. Play this sheepdog as a way of the worm. Do we get... I think again our hand size is just not quite small enough to trigger those diplomats. Like, even if we displace into another merchant ship here, um, yeah, we still have those just tiny bit too many cards. In which way we probably do not want to worm this sheepdog. Instead, we just want to eh, probably get more, let's say, oops, sorry. Let's just displace into more merchant ships for now. Decline that. Even more merchant ship from this estate. And now play this sheepdog to draw into those. Play this bridge troll. And then on the next turn we should be able to lower our hand size enough. And is it time for a province already? I mean, I think we are also in principle rather close to a pileout. Given some of our buy situation. I think that the main roadblock right now is just that, um, yeah, that the action situation is kind of annoying. Do we want to get a duchy? No, I think we just stop here. Next turn we will, I guess we could buy 2 more bridge trolls, lower piles a bit. I don't think AI is threatening anything, and yeah, I think that's fine. And maybe next turn, let's see whether we want to displace more stuff or whether we want to bridge troll more stuff. It would be amazing to be able to do some diplomat things here. If only AI could have attacked us again with more cutthroats. But no. Let's play these poets. I think at first the goal is just to draw anyways. What do we wish for? Let's think about this first. It's just, do we have more copper? We have 1 more copper. We have probably Bridge Troll is the most likely card. Oh, amazing. And here we probably just displace the province into a gold, or maybe another sheepdog even. Because if we can trigger them somehow for Way of the Worm purposes later on, that would be good. And let's hope we draw here. We might not even, yeah, we might not even draw here. But we do reach a state where we can again go for provinces. I think at this point we just province it out and yeah, see whether we can just end it on provinces. With this place, I think we have a good enough threat for this stuff. With Crossroads being around, we have a good enough thing going on there as well. And do we want anything else for 2 debt? Probably not. And AI is resorting to worming stuff. Getting a duchy. Yeah, I think this is a weird kingdom. I am sorry for my lack of words, for my lack of explanations at this point, but I really don't know. So if we play this normally twice, 6, no, this would be like a nice way to go for duchies, but with the harsh winter that's coming in, it doesn't make any sense. So we probably just wish for provinces here. Let's draw and wish for provinces. I mean, what else do you do? And let's displace a copper into maybe a duchy or even an estate. Or just a sheepdog. Why not sheepdog? We want more draw now, and it also offers a good way to worm stuff later on. And yeah, I think we just want to play as many bridge trolls as possible here, just because they are the best way to deal with the poets. And now we get to play as Way of the Worm. Okay, get another province, and I guess just buy Duchy Estate. Yeah, if I wanted the game to end the most quickly, it's probably Bridge Troll. Yeah, I'm not really focusing on anything. I think we're so far ahead in points at this time that it doesn't matter really. Probably more focus on the piles themselves might have yielded a better way to say end this a turn earlier because now it's already turn 12. But yeah, harsh winter is just so annoying to deal with in these cases. But this turn we should be able to pile out the estates and the bridge trolls in any fashion. Play this normally, play that normally. All of these poets are really nicely drawing. Can wish for bridge trolls again. Play this crossroads, wish for displace. And this is a win already. This looks like a win. Let's play this diplomat. Yeah, our dream of triggering this diplomat properly never came true, unfortunately. But yeah, we can even play this sheepdog normally. And yeah, I think this is just a way to end this game. So let's go for some worms. I don't know, we can also worm this one. One more province, pay off this debt. Ah no, then we can play game by the bridge troll. Okay, I'm stupid. But we can go for a few more duchies. And finally get this bridge troll. And win the game on the 3 pile with 47 points. 12 turns. I think like this game was won 3 or 4 turns earlier. There was, yeah, not that much to say. I think I underutilized the Way of the Worm a bit. We should have gotten more sheepdogs earlier. But also this try of getting the deck lean enough for Diplomat never worked out. Yeah, those extra actions would have been really nice. But yeah, so takeaway from this kingdom is don't sleep on Poet Bridge Troll synergies like AI did. Like it didn't get any bridge trolls, really bad. And what else? Well, don't go for loot, especially jeweled egg if, well, also harsh winter is around because then you get two dead every other loot from the loot pile. And cutthroat, just, I don't know. I would have loved AI to play more cutthroat for our diplomats to activate, but, well, you can only get so lucky. In any case, I'd say this wraps up a nice playthrough. Rather long one, 27 minutes, I'm sorry. But yeah, I will try to catch you in the next one, and until then, goodbye.